It's a goddamn travesty.
It was a new day, and I just wanted to get to work.
Today is a new day. Let's get to work.
But before I read my story out, I have to go and write it. To make the best story I can tell, I must draw inspiration from the source material itself. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Okay, I'm really gonna have to think about what I'm gonna say.
You're gonna storm my brain. Yeah, that's the scary thought. Even I'm a little bit worried. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. It's all part of the process. Can't win them all. There's something in that. Wizard, Gandalf, you cannot pass. There you go. You cannot pass.
This is the creative process.
I'll write something down. I'll work it out.
I must take this very seriously.
Here's where these ideas come from. That's the genesis of what I want to say, you know?
And I must have faith in my own abilities.
I'm saying things out loud, so something might come from that, from just saying something out loud.
Failure is the key
What have I learned?
to this game's success.
What's that gonna do? Seriously, what is that gonna do? Have I learned nothing? Have I learned nothing?
This formula is made up from pure passion.
I'm gonna voluntarily die here. Double jumping, that is a double-edged sword though, isn't it? Look, I'm still finding more ideas.
I have to push myself so I can be the best that I can be. And the worst.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle that I put into one whole piece. And I'm bringing it all together as one whole piece.
I write all this stuff down and I just try and connect it. It's like connect the dots. What is this? Make a puzzle? Connect the dots? This ain't no kid's game.
That was blank when I left this morning. That's what I did at work. Don't tell anyone at work. Pinky swear. Let's get to it. I betcha whoever designed this game had OCD.
Something I'm familiar with a little too well.
Going through the stages, you're gonna go through your emotions. And trust me, it ain't pretty. Lock me up, just lock me up. Lock me up, man, lock me up.
After this, throw me into an insane
I'm
asylum.
not too freaking crazy, am I?
Well, we're gonna see about that.
I'm a mess. We're gonna really see how OCD I can be. And this game demands perfection. It's like a line. It's so finely cut. And it's a game that I should be playing, or a game that I should not be playing.
What did you write down all this time anyway? Well, let's find out. I have a bad feeling about this.
Don't do it.
I died. But please, hold back the tears.
Yeah, great.
Because, you see, I'm playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts. It happens all the time. So if you truly know how this ends, you know that I'm just gonna dust myself off and try this all over again. Well, it's time to read my story. On your feet, soldier. Because remember, you are Arthur, a knight in all that shining silver, green and gold armor. And you don't want to be left with your pants down when this first level beats me down to the ground. Because you must face your demons when travelling to Lucifer's realm if you want to keep the peace and order to prevent another system breakdown. The town is now reconstructed, but I still have purpose in this new life because a demon just broke through the glass and snatched the princess mid-flight. I've never felt so alive when I get up and running, as Arthur sure seems like he is gonna do. Lots of jumping. Just be careful, because man, that Super Nintendo loves to slow down when there is too much chaos on the screen going round. But I don't blame the game. I blame the system. But not for too long. Because it can be hard to handle when all these enemies come at me from all the angles. But you won't catch me with my pants down.
You start. What a start.
But hey, who am I kidding? It's not the Super Nintendo's fault. And the slowdown isn't that bad. Besides, this console has given me so many good times before. And I can already tell that the Super Ghouls and Ghosts are gonna give me some more. Hey, just play along, because the weapons might change, but the placement of the chests are always the same. Just try and avoid the flame.
Yeah, flame. It's like the worst weapon in the game, so don't pick it up, okay? Don't pick up the flames, man.
I did not mean to do that. This game is sending me through a whirlwind. Because it asks for nothing less than perfection. As I often wonder if the creators of this game had OCD.
Obsessive compulsive disorder.
I mean, it's on the cards. I mean, something ain't right.
It's a little too right, you know what I mean? It ain't right because it's a little too right.
Which unfortunately is something I am all too familiar with. I mean, it's not my fault, it's the way God intended me to be. And there's nothing wrong with that. Is there something wrong with me? Really? Be honest, is there something wrong with me? Besides, do you know what temporarily stops that? 2 taps with my right hand. My favourite hand. I was born this way. It's not my fault. I mean, look at me. I can't complain. Would you complain? Probably. So we'll button that one. But be careful. Doubling up can be do or die. But do you know what? Double jumping has both saved me and killed me on different occasions. Once it's going, you can't stop. Tap, tap, bang. You're on a set path. It's a double-edged sword that can get out of control. Just like my obsessive-compulsive tendencies. I just hope that it won't be my eventual downfall. My fall from grace. But enough with all this double dribble. As you run through the stages, floating like a butterfly seems like how this raft is meant to be. Because it always seems to end up underneath me. Follows me everywhere I go. And as I see the lightning strike, I watch out for those fish that come out from the sea. See, I told ya, it's all done and dusted. Falling down from the surface, I end up in the flaming pits of hell. And I go, knock, knock, knocking on the opposite end to heaven's door.
Whoa, whoa, go back, pal. Go back.
As I walk on through, I do like what they've done to the place. But since I see a lot of red, I get the feeling I'm not quite welcome. And now that I think about it, with all this lava around, I don't think it's the most safest of places to be. I'm an outsider, coming into Lucifer's underworld, in my underwear, and I sure do feel outside my comfort zone. Both sides are coming together, they're colliding, mixing and matching. I like to mix and match it up a bit. As you go, down a bit. Otherwise, repeating yourself over and over is the path to insanity. and I hate repeating myself, but unfortunately, it's my only choice if I want any chance at beating this game. How many times must you do the same thing? And how many times must I repeat myself? I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. Which camera am I talking to? Are you fucking insane? Whee! Am I crazy? Both. I'm mixing a match. I'm mixing a match and I'm changing it up. I'm not on the straight and narrow path. I'm going from 1, 2, or 3. 3. I always thought I was pretty good at being crazy. I don't know. You be the judge. How am I doing so far? Very convincing. Just don't change. Too much. You're gonna have to keep it mostly the same. Because remember, repeating yourself is the only way you're gonna be able to beat this game. So I'll have to take it in my stride to get past these red armored demons that are waiting there on the other side.
Prepare to die.
But hey, running through these towers, I see gargoyles on my quest. Because as this vermilion horror continues,
Is that your best?
it just seems to never end.
No. You will die, mortal. Test your might.
Now look what we got here. Now this is a pit fatality, just waiting to happen.
Finish him.
Do they not know that? Do they know how dangerous it is to leave all these spikes out? One touch from these spikes, and I could be left wearing my underwear again. Do you know how scary that is? Moving platforms in the belly of the beast. Now this is gonna slow again, this is fast. Come on man, think. Now let's not turn this into a travesty. What else can I write? Come on. What else can I type? Moving platforms in this belly of the beast was one prayer to ride, as I barely made it outside this living hell, alive. Moving platforms in the belly of this beast. Ah, look at him go. Get the hang of this, aren't you? Look at him go. For such a hard game, the bosses ain't too bad. I'm really getting through this game and nothing's really getting in my way that I can see. What could possibly go wrong? They ain't so badass. What a stud. I mean, have a look at him. Blowing off some steam, I've decided to take the scenic route to vent, where the wildebeest have chills on their breath. You're doing so well. How close am I to the TV? Seriously? Just don't stumble. Hey, who said this game was hard? Oh, shit. You're doing so well. Don't let it fool you. Nothing can stop you now. Just don't let them mess with your head. As everything comes snowballing in, it throws me back when I'm greeted with an avalanche of attacks. Oh my god.
You weak, pathetic fool. Bow to me.
But unfortunately, I can see this uphill battle has arrived. With the remaining stages that are left to grind. And this sure looks like one hell of a mountain to climb. You shall not pass. I can see it. It's pretty steep. I mean, look at the map, man. Look, it just keeps going up and up and up and up. How many times do I have to do this? Over and over and over again? But don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. I just hope my head doesn't end up on some demon's mantle. I don't know if these levels are getting easier, or if I'm just getting better. I don't like to toot my own horn, but honk honk. They do seem to be getting shorter though as I run the last leg. While climbing this vertical cliffhanger, I reach out for the top spot as I am finally pushed to the edge. Oh, you're kidding. Only to find out, this wasn't the true end. See, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Okay, what's going on? Okay, something's happening. And I don't know what it is. happening?
Who are you?
I have been your inner fear the whole time. And now I have come out to play. I feel your anxiety growing. All that work for nothing.
On your feet, soldier.
I can't.
I said, on your feet, soldier.
Don't let him beat you. Don't let him win.
I'm frustrated, and I'm getting anxious as my inner fear starts growing. And now I realize this game has reset, and I have to do this all over again?
Let's do this again.
These demons are taunting me as they seem to be standing in my way as they swoop down low. I hit the ground, and now my obsessive compulsions also come into play.
What just happened?
My idle hands are twitching. I'm losing control as I start to slip. I can't sit still. I'm pacing, holding on for dear life with each step I take. Are the levels getting harder, or am I getting worse? Is this room getting smaller? Because these lights sure seem brighter, as my frustrations certainly do not help my anxiety. I desperately hold on to this reality when it all starts to sink in. My movements need to be tighter, as I can't misstep on my second time through, since my focus is drifting, and stepping on those cracks in my path is something I simply cannot do. I keep thinking to myself, forget the princess, save yourself. I don't know how much more I can take because my limits are being pushed as I feel the pressure from inside Hell's Kitchen when I get tense from this intensity as it's all getting to me, as it's all coming crashing down when I fall into that deep dark hole. I know I have to somehow break on through because I'm at wit's end of this rope and I just don't know what to do. But I see a small bright light in that distance asking if I should continue. On your feet, soldier. This isn't game over, because this is not how it's supposed to end. Go deep, search inside, and what do you find? Some sort of bracelet to help you end this big-ass fool's rule. But hurry, the clock is ticking, and there is work to do, because this big boss, he sure looks like he ain't the type to pay for double time anytime soon. Oh, I feel so relieved. I beat the game. I beat the game. Beating the levels, then finishing off the big boss will take multiple attempts. Because failure is the true path in finding the key to this game's success. Oh, how noble. And I sure have come a long way. Growing up, I couldn't even beat the first level. Obsessive compulsive at times? Sure. Aren't we all? I've proven that. But look at me now. But what's that question mark at the end suggesting? I don't think I could do that all over again. The final screen does tell me. Is this the end? Well, it bloody better be. How many times do you want to do the game? Is this the end? Are you serious? Is this the end? That's the final screen. Is this the end? What a great way to finish a game like this. Is this the end? But is it the end? Is this the true end? How much more insane can I get?
We'll see.
I'm not playing this for a third time. I'm not that crazy. I don't think so. I ain't that crazy. Just putting it out there, but I ain't that crazy. But if I was to play devil's advocate, I would say that this is either a game that is perfect for me, or a game that is something I should never ever touch again. Put it outside, bury it in the backyard, and put a big cross on top. With no cherries and no sugar, nothing. In the yard, by itself, in the ground, deep, never to be seen again or played with ever again. The hardest enemy in this game is your own patience. Something I've had to deal with a very long time. Because I don't have a lot of patience. It's just me. It's how I am. Is that a good thing, a bad thing? I don't know. It sure does have its moments. And as I went through the stages, I clearly went through the motions. I mean, we all saw that. I am completely sane. I know you may find it hard to believe right now, but it is true. It is true. I am completely sane. There's nothing wrong with me. Up here, I'm all good. Don't worry. Up here, I'm all good. I'm alright. Don't worry about me. I know it's hard to believe. Repeating yourself is the path to insanity. But I am not crazy. I mean, how much more normal do you want me to be? Because now that everything has come full circle, I've never felt so alive. And I finally beat that first level. It only took me 20 years. Wait a minute. Wait, what? The first level. I could never beat the first level. I could never beat the first level. Is that why I'm here now? Trying to beat the game because I could never beat that first level? Repeating myself over and over again? Going insane? Repeating myself? Playing this game over and over again? Oh, what a revelation. Revelation. The demons of my past have truly now been beaten.
Hey, no hard feelings. See you next time.
Hello?
Hey,
Oh, hey babe, sorry, I thought you were just Lucifer. What's up?
I'm just thinking like a bit late, but...
That's all good, I'm just recording anyway.
No, I'm on my way to get back to you now.
Alright, cool babe. All good,
Wait,
take
hey?
just take your time, okay? I'm filming. So just take your time, alright? I won't be long.
No, I'm not taking my time.
Okay, don't take your time.
I reckon we'll just get some food delivered for dinner tonight.
Sounds good to me, babe.
Okay, alright, bye, I love you, bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.
God almighty. Thanks for watching, guys. Fuck, I'm falling. So sentimental, you slipped up. It stays the same. What time? Look at me now, riding horseback into the sunset with the girl, the princess. Not just a girl, the princess. I sure am one lucky fella. Tonight,